There are a lot of questions as to why I am a quadruple amputee. So the backstory is I contracted bacterial meningitis when I was 19 years old in 2005. I was a freshman in college and I had flu-like symptoms, which you wouldn't think were too serious, but they progressed. I started having purple spots on my body, which is why I have these scars. It was leading to all my organs shutting down. So they had to put me in a coma, which I was told about 7 weeks. And that was when they had to treat all of my organs while I was under. I have no memory of that. So when I woke up, I had a trach, which is why I have the scar on my throat, and I could not speak. My hands and feet were also wrapped up because going into septic shock, I had lost the circulation in my extremities. So when I woke up, my family slowly educated me on what had happened, and I didn't realize how much time had gone by. So I was very focused on moving forward and getting out of the hospital. I spent several weeks recovering from 3 big surgeries, which were all of my amputations because of the loss of circulation. So I first had my right leg below the knee and a left partial foot. And my second surgery was both my arms below the elbow, and my third surgery was a left below knee, so my legs were then even, and it could speed up my recovery as far as getting fit for a prosthetic. I was transferred to inpatient rehab, where I spent 6 weeks with occupational therapy and physical therapy, and that is where I learned all of my self-care. I had to get my strength back. Even sitting up was very difficult to do. So after 6 weeks, I did get discharged home. I took a year off of school. So getting discharged in September of 2005, I went back to school almost a year later in August of 2006. I switched my major from math high school teacher to kinesiology with the plans of going to OT school. The good news is bacterial meningitis is a vaccine preventable disease. I just did not know about the vaccine. So if you are in high school or in college, this is really something that you should get. I would hate for anyone else to be in a similar situation as I am, because if it doesn't take your life, you could be left with lifelong disability, brain injury, or just a whole slew of things. So that is the reason why I am a quadruple amputee and now an occupational therapist.